Hey guys, welcome back to From the Road with Robert. Back with another video. I have an exciting one today. At least I think it's exciting, so I hope you guys will think it's exciting too. It is a review for a product that was sent to me free of charge. They are not paying me to do this review. They did send me the product. I always give honest reviews. And we're gonna go ahead and get into this right now. And at the end of the video, I will have a discount code if you guys want one of these yourself. So yeah, go ahead and stick around and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so the product we're reviewing today, we're going to get straight into it. It's right in front of me and it's pretty dang awesome. And not for the reason you would think I think it's awesome right now. This whole wireless charging thing is freaking awesome to put your phones on. It's kind of cool to have it. I've just been kind of sitting it down here on the floor and using it like my table for my electronic devices, like my watch and my phone and all that kind of stuff. So this is the it's the ALLPOWERS S1500, I think. There's all the specs. The ALLPOWERS, sorry, I misspoke. It's the ALLPOWERS powerstation R1500. What this is it contains a battery. It's a lithium battery. It does the equivalent of about 100 amp hours, but you guys can look at the specs right there. And then it's got an inverter, so you can plug in, which what that is so you can plug in like your regular electronic devices, like a microwave and a toaster and maybe a computer and all that kind of stuff. And that's the specs on the right hand side there. It does 1800 watts with a surge of 3000. That's pretty big for a smaller power station like this. So pretty impressive. What else can we go around on this? Okay, so on this side, this was really cool that I found this. This is, it's like a battery expansion. If it would open, there we go. So you can actually connect what looks like 2 additional battery banks to this. I'd be very curious about that. I took a look on their website. I didn't see much about the battery expansion, but that's pretty cool that you could expand this system. So really, you could use this to run an entire off-grid system in a van or a smaller RV maybe, with expansion capabilities. So I'd definitely be interested in that. And then on the other side of this thing, move my computer out of the way, you got your power connection. So you got your regular AC, regular solar 12 volt connection. It has an overload protection switch on it too. Looks like an XT60 connector where your panels would go in. We're gonna test the solar. I got a solar panel with this. We're gonna go ahead and test that as well. It's a flexible 200 watt solar panel. So when I will go ahead and get that out when I get the chance, and we'll get that tested too. But just a walkthrough of the device. Let me flip it around. I've just got it on the sofa here. And there's the front of it. It's got 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As, 12 volt cigarette outlet. It's got 3 regular power outlets, up to 20 amps. That's your inverter control switch. That's your main power on. And this is for your DC control. I've been using these USB-Cs to charge up my MacBook really quick. So they do put out quite a bit of wattage. All the information can be, found on their website under the product, and I'll include the link in that and include all the specs that I missed today. But let's go ahead and power this thing on really quick. So I'm at 86%. I have been using this. You can see it's a pretty nice color LCD screen. Shows your time remaining, your watts in use coming in, your watts in use going out, and your percentage. The only thing I wish it would include, and I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing, but having a voltage readout would be nice, but I don't really see any power station really having that. It just has more of the percentage on it. But having a voltage readout, at least in my case, would just be a thing that I would like to have. But yeah, we'll go ahead and plug some things into this and test it out and see how it does. You know, we'll probably start with the 12 volt. We'll plug in my MacBook, see how it does. I don't really have a way to test the DC output right now. You know, I'm sure it works fine. I'll see if I can find something that I can plug into there to test with. I might have like a 12 volt fan, and then we'll go ahead and we'll plug some stuff into here and we'll test out to see if it can take the load. Alright guys, well, we're back with a setup we're going to use. I actually pulled the microwave down out of its hole above, which, I mean, wasn't too difficult. I mean, it was just sitting in there. But we're going to test that. I mean, I think that's one of the highest loads I have, besides the coffee pot, the toaster. There's the rooftop AC, but with the surge these things put out, I don't think even the best of hardware can handle those. So let me go ahead and we'll power this thing on. The room's a little tight in this hallway, so you'll have to bear with me. But we'll power this on, and then we'll go ahead and open this. You know, reveals one of the 120 volt outlets. We'll go ahead and plug the cable in here from the microwave, and then we'll go ahead and turn the inverter on with this switch on the right hand side. Just hold it down for a few seconds, and it should come on. There, I was wrong. You just tap it and it'll turn on, and then in a second, once that inverter kicks in, we should. Yep, microwave's alive. Alright, so I've already put a cup of water in this thing. So let's go ahead, watch the screen. We'll try it out, see if it can handle the load. I'm just going to do 30 seconds. And there we go. It's working. Fan kicks in, 1200 watts, 60 hertz. If I was to run this for this long, I could go for like 42 minutes. And a microwave. But yes, it is working. Very pleased with that. It could handle the load, at least 1200 watts, and that's not even hitting the 1800 watts. It just stopped the 1800 watts that it's rated for, plus the you know, the 3000 watt surge. I think we might test the dryer too. I don't know what the rating is of this dryer 100%, but we'll test that as well and see if that'll work, I think. And then I do have a fan I can plug into here, so give me a second and I'll change it up. Alright, so I did take the idea of trying out the dryer, but I then realized very quickly after I said that the cable is routed in such a way that I'd have to pull a heck of a lot of stuff out. But I did check the rating on that dryer, and it's actually less than the microwave. It's like 800 watts, so it shouldn't even have a problem powering that. So as you know, I mean, if it can work with the microwave, which is impressive, it can work with the toaster, which is 600 watts, the coffee maker, which is 900 watts. Therefore, any other product, such as a computer, a TV, whatever it is, but the inverter can handle the load. As far as hitting it with something that will max it out, I don't really have anything to determine that for sure, but the way that it took the load of the microwave and that initial hit from turning it on, I am confident that it should be able to handle any regular product that you plug into it. Now, let me just state something. If you are going to plug in something like an air conditioning unit that has a super high surge load, then maybe this is not the best solution for you. But if you're trying to run a coffee pot, a microwave, a computer, a TV, just general van life stuff, which, you know, van life, RV life, when we're off grid, we're always trying to conserve power anyway. So that, you shouldn't have any issues with that. I was trying to dig out the fan to test the 12 volt power outlet. I'm sure it works. I don't know where that is right now. I've tested both of the USBs. I can confirm that those definitely work, and those are rated at about 100 watts of charging into a computer, a MacBook, a phone, whatever it may be. The wireless charging works great. The unit actually can connect to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and has an app, so you can actually control this thing and look at the stats from the app. So I don't know if I have a way to show you that because I don't have a second phone, but I will let you guys know by the end of this video if I've tested it out, or if I found a way to record that, and we'll try to do that. Anyway, for the next part, well, how do you charge this thing? So I showed you guys the ports on the side. You can charge it with the solar or the house outlet. When it's plugged into the house outlet, the RV outlet, the grid power, this thing charges really fast. I mean, we're talking, I have to look the specs up again, but alright, so I gotta flip route. You'll have to excuse the noise of the air conditioner. It is a little warm out today. I tried a video with this off when I was doing the microwave, but I get really hot really quick, so yeah. The solar input can do anywhere from 12 to 95 volts at 13 amps. When I looked that up, it looks like it can take between 6 and 650 watts of panels. Of course, that depends on your amperage and your voltage. So yeah, anyway, this is a pretty cool power station. I mean, it's built, it's plastic, but it's built, it's really tough, it's really heavy, compared to the competition out there, like the Bluettis and the EcoFlows of the world. This is a pretty strong contender. It's built really well. It has Bluetooth, it has wireless, it can handle high loads. It has a pretty beefy battery in it. It's got 2 big grab handles, so it's easy to carry. I would put this in like a van build or a smaller RV build, and with the battery expansion especially, I would put some solar, 500-600 watts of solar on the roof, and then I would run that as my full-time system, so that you wouldn't have to mess around with batteries and inverters and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's enough yabbering on from me. I'm gonna go ahead and get the solar panel out. We'll get that hooked up, and we'll see how that does. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, well, we're outside. Excuse any traffic noise you hear coming by, but I'll try to talk a little louder. But I got the solar panel out. Pretty flat. I mean, the solar panel's off. This thing is a flexible solar panel, so it's not rigid. It'll flex to some degree. I think the recommended use case scenario of this is like on top of a vehicle, such as my car or a van. Or maybe just something portable that you can pull out and just lay on the ground like this. I think they make foldable ones too for like portability, but yeah, this thing fits in my storage bay like no issue. You just pull it out, put it up against the RV on the floor, and pulls out a bunch of power. Comes with obviously these solar connectors here. It comes with this cable that converts your regular solar connection to that XT60 connector that I talked about on the side. It also comes with these little Velcro straps. And this little manual, but these little Velcro straps, what I discovered is it's got these little loopholes all the way down the sides of the panel. So if you have like a roof rack on like your car and you want to attach it to the roof, you could Velcro it down to keep it in place. Unfortunately, I don't have a roof rack to be able to test that with, but it's an alternative to gluing it or sticking it down. Anyway, it's getting warm out here, so I want to get this plugged in because I don't want to leave the power station in the sun for too long. So let me see. The other side had the connection base, so we're going to open this. Let's turn on the power station real quick. There we go. We're at that 84% I talked about. See, having that microwave on for 30 seconds barely took anything out of this thing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. It can only go in one way. So let me get that in there. There we go. And then in a few seconds, the first time testing this live on camera, let's see what it does. Okay, so it's flashing, it's taking a charge. 63 watts, 81, 92, 106, 111, 116, 120, 125. 124 watts out of a 200 watt panel on the ground in a non-optimal conditions, because I got all these trees, so I'm just poking through. Let me see if I can adjust. Maybe if I move the cables so they're not covering the cells. Let me back it up a little. 118, 122, 125, 126. We're topping out about 126, 127. This is an MPPT controller in here as well. Okay, I wonder if I could move this thing to try to get a little more out of it. Remove the leaf off of the panel. There we go. Let me see. It's going back up again. That's actually worse that time. Okay. Alright, let me put this down and see if I can make a better adjustment. Alright, well, I moved it a little bit and I was able to get about 134, 135. It's bouncing up and down a little. Actually, every time I walk closer to this thing, I think I'm blocking the light a little bit. Yeah, that's probably about what I'm going to max out with. Bear it in mind, remember, I have all these trees around me. So I'm only slightly poking through. And it's actually a little cloudy too. So for a 200 watt flexible solar panel, I would say that's not bad at all. So if you're looking for a panel that you can lug around with you, or maybe mount it to the roof of your vehicle, I can recommend this. Again, I'll have, that towards the end of the video, I will, we'll discuss costs and I'll post links and all that kind of stuff. But this is an affordable setup for sure. Anyway, let me get back inside and we'll go ahead and close this out. Okay, so back inside where it's nice and cool because it is getting hot out there, and I was intentionally trying to stand in the sun so that I could get the panel in the sun. So yeah, anyway, I definitely recommend this. Let me get the pricing up real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so I reviewed and pulled up the pricing. Put my glasses back on. Reviewed and pulled up the pricing on this stuff, and it's actually a pretty incredible deal. So you can get the panel, the 200 watt panel I have right there, plus the 1800 watt power station with the equivalent of the 100 amp hour battery, for a total of $699. But that's not all. I mean, my discount code from the Road with Robert will take it down to a total of $629. So the link is in the description. The discount code is from the Road with Robert, all one word. The non-sale price of this unit, because my discount code is being applied after the sale price, with the panel and the unit it was approaching $1,200. So that's a steal of a deal. For less than $700, you're getting a power station that can be expanded, that is capable of running all your hydro appliances, and then on top of that, you're also getting the 200 watt solar panel. So I would say it's a pretty good buy compared to the competition out there with the likes of like EcoFlow and Blue Eddy and all that kind of stuff. And you can, don't just trust my word on it. Go look at other review videos. There's other people that have also reviewed or bought ALLPOWERS equipment and are using it currently and are having very good results from it. So I hope this content was useful to you. Again, that link is in the description, and the discount code is from the Road with Robert. I'll put a screenshot up on the screen showing you it in the car with the discount code applied, so you can see how much it really is. Anyway, I appreciate all you guys watching. If you haven't liked this video already, go ahead and hit that like button. Consider subscribing. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. From me and Doss here, my kitty cat from the Road with Robert. We'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.